Chapter 4: The Genesis of Endurance Picture. A world roughly the size of ours, orbiting a star at a comparable distance, spinning slightly faster so that each day whittles down to about 20 hours. Its surface is cloaked in a shallow, briny sea with no sprawling landmasses, just scattered clusters of jagged, obsidian-like islets piercing the waves. The air above is a thick, stifling shroud woven from nitrogen, methane, and carbon dioxide, devoid of oxygen's life-giving spark. This is a realm hostile to existence, a cauldron of heat and upheaval, rocked by volcanic fury and streaked with lightning. Yet within this chaos, a transformation brews. Near the steaming vents dotting one of the larger islets, water gathers, in pools, cradling organic fragments delivered by cosmic travelers, meteorites and comets that have streaked through the void. On the dry, scorched stone, these fragments linger as mere debris, but in the warm embrace of water, a remarkable alchemy unfolds. As the pools ebb and flow, drying under the alien sun and refilling with the tides, simple building blocks begin to link together, much like grains of sand fusing into glass under heat. These chains, precursors to the intricate codes of life, emerge as the earliest threads of genetic material. In mere days, perhaps fewer, these pools brim with a golden foam, a teeming swarm of microscopic spheres, each a fragile vessel of fatty walls encasing those primitive codes. These are the pioneers of cellular life, tiny arcs adrift in a turbulent sea. Most perish, reclaimed by the elements, but a few endure, sparking the first flickers of evolution. They begin to refine their inner workings, crafting rudimentary systems to harness energy, until at last, these genetic threads learn to duplicate themselves. Here, in this moment, life ignites, a contest of resilience where only the hardiest froth prevails. These minuscule survivors, driven by scarcity, spread beyond their cradles into streams and basins. But a new trial looms, a relentless drought, triggered by distant volcanic upheavals that choke the skies and starve the land of rain. The once vibrant waters recede, leaving behind cracked amber crusts that coat the basin floors. What remains is not a gentle cycle of renewal, but a brutal arena of endurance, a proving ground where only the toughest will seed the future. From this struggle emerge the ancestors of all that lives, microscopic titans, fungi, flora, fauna, and beyond. Amid this desiccated throng, one strain stands apart. Call it Vitalis tenax, a name evoking unyielding strength. It appears unremarkable, blending with its kin, yet it harbors a secret weapon, a genetic switchboard, a simple but ingenious mechanism. While countless evolutionary leaps lie ahead, transformations that will birth symmetry, sight, and sentience, this early innovation is modest yet profound. It's a toggle, a biological rheostat. This system hinges on two components. The first, a guardian gene, halts multiplication when conditions sour, a vital restraint in a world where adversity reigns. The second, a modulator gene, crafts a protein that silences the guardian when abundance returns, greenlighting growth only when survival is assured. What sets Vitalis tenax apart is the modulator's dual role. It doubles as a mender, stitching up frayed genetic strands. When damage strikes, this protein shifts its focus, abandoning the guardian to repair the breaks. The guardian, now unleashed, pauses all expansion until the harm is healed. This strategy is a masterstroke. In a realm where broken codes spell doom, where replication amid damage risks chaos or collapse, Vitalis tenax hunkers down, mends itself, and waits. It's a fortress, weathering a siege, emerging stronger when the storm passes. The roots of longevity. This ancient toggle, born in a world of scarcity, bestowed a survival edge. The guardian halts proliferation during crises, while the modulator, sensing safety, lifts the embargo. When genetic threads snap, the modulator pivots to mend them, reawakening the guardian to enforce a standstill until order is restored. This legacy endures, refined across eons, woven into the fabric of all life today. Then comes a cosmic barrage. Radiant pulses from a far-off stellar flare bathe the planet, shredding the delicate codes within the basin's dwindling survivors. Most press on blindly, splitting and sharing fractured legacies that doom both parent and offspring. The wreckage piles up, and extinction looms, except for Vitalis tenax. As the rays wreak havoc, its modulator springs into action, repairing the breaches while the guardian slams the brakes. Energy funnels to restoration, defying the primal urge to multiply. When the waters return, Vitalis tenax stirs anew, thriving, where others faltered. It multiplies, colonizes, evolves, becoming the rootstock of all that follows. Whether Vitalis tenax truly existed is uncertain, but its echo resonates in every living thing. Across flora, fungi, and fauna, this genetic sentinel persists, a time-worn mechanism that bends to the world's whims. It hunkers down in lean times, repairing what's broken, and surges forth when bounty beckons. A versatile blueprint that has shepherded life through billions of years, adapting and enduring against all odds. In humanity, this system has blossomed into a sophisticated network, stretching lifespans far beyond reproductive years. Theories abound. Perhaps it's the wisdom of elders strengthening tribes, but the marvel lies in survival itself. Amid molecular mayhem, existence persists, often reaching 8 decades or more. Descendants of relentless survivors, humans are forged from the same crucible. Yet this gift bears a cost. The very mechanism that sustains us also etches the lines of age. Unraveling the why. The notion of a single driver behind aging might jolt the mind, and that's expected. Many never ponder why time wears us down, not even some who study life's intricacies. Scholars of senescence often chase its symptoms, not its source. This isn't unique. Once, maladies like cancer were mysteries, met with shrugs and palliatives. Only when rogue genes were unmasked did a new era dawn, targeting the roots rather than the branches. Today, optimism fuels quests to conquer such foes, bolstered by breakthroughs that spotlight hidden culprits and rally the body's defenses. Aging. Research mirrors this arc. Understanding deepens, revealing not just its toll, but its triggers. It's not the altruistic surrender some imagine, clearing the stage for the young, but a subtler tale of self-preservation. Life prioritizes its own continuity, driven by codes that push to replicate until resources or resilience wane. As vigor fades, so does nature's investment in upkeep, leaving bodies to weather time's storms. Energy allocation offers another lens. Creatures balance fleeting bursts of progeny against enduring vitality, a seesaw dictated by necessity. A hunted rodent races to spawn, its lineage too fleeting for longevity's luxury. A soaring raptor, apex and unthreatened, invests in a durable frame, raising few but hardy heirs. Humans, though, defy this binary. Ingenuity has shattered old limits. Abundance replaces scarcity. Predators retreat. Yet evolution lags, tethered to ancient bargains. Still, innovation accelerates, poised to rewrite the rules. The machinery of time. Grasping aging demands more than evolutionary tales. It requires a unifying thread, a principle threading through physics, chemistry, and life's tapestry. Past attempts faltered. Radiation scars, copying errors, rogue electrons, all captured fragments but missed the whole. Cloning toppled the mutation myth. New beings spring from aged cells, pristine despite years. The answer lies elsewhere. Aging is a fading signal, a loss not of the blueprint, but of its instructions. Life harbors two dialects, one digital, etched in genetic stone, enduring and replicable, the other analog, fluid and fragile, guiding the dance of form and function. The digital code, robust, eternal, holds the plan. The analog layer, draped across it like a maestro's score, directs its execution, shifting with each note of stress or calm. In primal pools, digital stability anchored life's archive, while analog flexibility tuned it to the moment. In complex beings, this duet orchestrates vast symphonies, billions of cells harmonized into one. Yet analog strength is its weakness. It frays under cosmic static, eroding clarity with each copy. What begins as a crisp melody dulls into noise, disrupting the order it once upheld. The pulse of persistence. This fading tune traces back to that ancient switchboard, now a sprawling web of guardians and modulators, vitality genes humming through every cell. In humans, these include sirtuins, heirs to that early mender, steering repair and resilience. They silence excess, mend breaches, and rally defenses, fueled by a dwindling spark that dims with age. Other sentinels join them. One governs growth, throttling back to recycle and endure. Another senses scarcity, igniting thrift to outlast lean days. These circuits thrive on challenge, exertion, hunger, heat, cold, stirring them to fortify. Mild jolts awaken this chorus, extending vigor without breaking stride. Medicines now mimic these calls, rousing the body's ramparts sans struggle. Mastery of these pathways promises not just longer years, but richer ones, redefining what it means to be alive.